No burping.
starting soon. Now here's the popcorn timer.
Cool. How long is it?
5 minutes, 4 minutes.
Let's just see. But let me check it here.
Make sure my mic's off.
No, we're here.
Oh, wow. Now, what camera are we looking at there?
That's the wrong camera, isn't it?
It's your camera.
Yeah. Oh, we know what we got to do? We got to do this. Move.
Gotta do what?
Wait a minute.
You ain't gotta move nothing.
This.
You're fine.
This
Hey,
comes,
everybody.
This
Hey.
comes down.
Hey now.
We're here. We're back. Let's see. People thought we were dead.
Yeah. Hey now.
You know, it's just like.
Look, there's me right there. But
There you are. There you are.
Yeah, well.
So, anyway, hello. I'm Al, and this is Tom
Yeah, this
over
is me.
here,
This is
and
me.
we decided to.
Do a quickie.
You have a rare day off.
Yeah, I want 2 microphones. See, wait a minute. This microphone's hot too. One,
Well,
two, 1, 2.
I could turn one of them off.
Look, this microphone's hot too.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Which one do you want?
I don't care. I leave them both. I like them both. I like having 2 microphones. I mean, I can stereo.
They used to do that
Phone.
back in the stereo days. Yeah, there you go.
You kill it, Mike. Kill it, Mike. Yeah. Okay.
Now, are you okay?
funny. That's funny that
Yeah.
that microphone was on.
Well, yeah, I had it. I didn't turn it down. Anyway, Tom has a rare day off, and we decided to come in here and just say hello
Piddle around.
because we haven't been on doing a show in a while.
We haven't done one in quite a while.
Yeah, quite a while. And so, but
and we weren't ready.
just-
We didn't have music ready or nothing, so
No,
we're sorry.
This is all impromptu
We,
stuff.
we apologize for it being so impromptu. But you can call us, and we're available on all these different platforms here that you can see below
that
me
is true.
at some point in time. What's the phone number, Al? Why don't you put the phone number up?
I'll just show the
And people
logos here.
can call and talk to us and ask us crazy and weird questions that we don't have answers for.
All right, there's the phone.
because
right there.
because we don't have the answers that you're looking for.
No,
The government does.
we won't go into that, will we?
No, we won't. That's all. I'll leave it right where it's at.
Well, let me tell people
So-
what happened to me on the 21st of July.
Okay.
You know, I have a lot of trees around here.
Yeah.
You know, and so I was at home. We had a bad storm come up. What
Yeah.
you want?
No,
your,
look at the camera.
Oh,
If you're going to tell
we,
people stuff.
we had a bad storm come up,
Yeah.
and luckily my equipment was turned off because the storm was coming. So I turned everything off, right?
Right.
And so the wind was blowing. It had to be 60 miles. The trees over here were just bending double. And I heard this boom on my roof.
Yeah.
And so I says, So I immediately came in here in the studio.
So it didn't put a hole in the ceiling here. I'm getting
no.
ahead of the story.
It put a hole in my roof.
Right.
Second time it's happened. It put a hole in my roof. And I came in here and water, it was just raining down on my equipment. And the ceiling fan was on.
Right.
And it was slinging water.
Right.
So I turned the ceiling fan off, and I panicked. I went and grabbed a bunch of towels
Sure.
and put to soap up the water.
Right.
And then I went out and got 2 buckets, and the water was just dripping in the buckets. And it was horrible. It was terrible. And so
My
The
stomach's
next-
growling because I didn't eat. Go ahead.
we gonna have. But anyway, so luckily everything was turned off. And the next day, I took all these modules out. They all come out
Right.
on the console, and I took a blow dryer and just blowed everything,
Wow.
to make sure there's no water in it. I didn't see any water. And now there's a couple of channels that don't work now because of it. But anyway, so I cleaned it all out, and I waited another day. And I said, well, I'm going to go in there and turn it on. And lo and behold, it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Amazing.
it's amazing, because this stuff costs money.
Yeah, it does.
But there's, I got to stay in up there. And luckily, my insurance company came out Monday, and they're going to help me out on this.
Now, are they going to tear the roof out, or did they say?
No.
I mean, the ceiling. The ceiling, I meant to say.
Well, they're going to repaint the whole ceiling.
Yeah, but repainting does not replace the water damage. I mean,
Well, no, he looked at it. The water that's staying up there is not. It's not soft. It's dried out.
right.
So, but I'll have a guy look at it and see if they want to replace it. Fine. But anyway, my brother came over, and he bought that big tarp you see on the floor. We covered everything up just to make sure, because my friend Ron came over, and he was nice enough to get on the roof, and he patched it right after the storm. It was still raining. He patched it, and so he fixed it where water would not come in.
Right.
So when I had the roof put on a few years ago, it was a brand new roof. They left me with some extra shingles, so he took the shingles and he tucked them up under, and then covered the hole up.
That's good. That's good.
And
That's
so-
good that he did that for you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's good to have friends like that.
Yeah, it
you
is.
know. So he
And your
was-
roof is not that dangerous like mine. So
I wouldn't dare get on your roof.
no,
I don't like to get on my roof either. You know, but you got multi levels. I mean, it's just
Yeah, I
like,
do, yeah.
and yours is really steep.
it's very steep. Yeah,
So-
it's stupid.
But anyway, that's what happened to me. But luckily, the stuff still works.
Yeah, yeah.
I have one channel that's out there, but I'll have to get my friend Bill. I mean, to come and fix it for me at some point.
Yeah, yeah. Bill Boyd, right?
Bill Boyd, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
What did I say, Bob?
No, you just said his
Bill.
first name.
Bill. Yeah, Bill Boyd.
So
He's a great
where does
guy.
Bill live? Is he in Carolina? In the Carolinas?
He was in Asheville.
Asheville.
And
Okay.
Bill travels the circuit. He's a good friend of mine. I've known him a long time. He travels the circuit for radio stations
Yeah,
and works
yeah.
on them, and mainly AM,
Yeah.
you know. So, but he
Yeah.
works on it. He installed this equipment for me,
Well, that's good.
and so
That's good. Give us a call at 678-615-7560 if you want to talk to the infamously famous.
So what have you been doing?
Al
I haven't, you know, we communicate, texting and on the phone.
I haven't been doing much of anything except working my butt off,
Yeah, you do.
which
work
is
a
all
lot.
you can do.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, I got to work Sunday, but that's beside the point.
and you had a birthday,
And I had a birthday, and my son is taking me out.
and you're going out to a fine restaurant tonight for
Fine
some fine
restaurant.
dining.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're going to Marcel's.
that's downtown Atlanta.
I think it's somewhere downtown.
Oh.
I'm going to drop to his apartment and leave my car
Right.
there.
Okay.
So
But
it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Look, there's our first caller. Go ahead, call it. No, don't go ahead, call it because we haven't answered the phone yet.
I don't know who this is. Hello.
How dare you guys do a show without me? It's Chance.
I see.
I tell you.
Well,
Chance Burkett.
What's the topic today?
We don't have a topic.
we don't have a time.
We don't have a
He came over just to hang out because he's off today. He's going to go meet his son later.
That's right.
And we watched some films downstairs and decided to come up here and talk.
Yeah,
What films?
Well, yeah, those trailers were interesting. That one reel
Stuff that I had.
was loud. That European reel,
Yeah.
which I like.
Right.
It was very loud. It rubbed. It's like it got warped or something.
Right.
In the warp drive or something. Anyway.
No, we
You
were
ever
just
heard of
saying-
a show called UFO?
UFO?
UFO? Chance?
I heard of two: Project UFO by Jack Webb
No, that's
and UFO by Jerry Anderson.
Jerry. It was a Jerry Anderson thing, I think. He's got a trailer for that.
It was a promo for a show called UFO. I've
Yeah,
never heard
I
of
never
it
heard
before.
of it.
Ooh, I would love to see that. That's a great show.
Yeah. I'd seen the trailer before. I'd seen scenes from that show before.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I thought it was called something else, but obviously it's called UFO because it's a local station syndication.
It was a syndicated show, I believe.
yeah,
It's a sci-fi show.
Yeah,
It was. I know all about it. Al, are you going to put it on your YouTube channel?
I don't know. This film I had spliced together for a long time. I haven't looked at, and I pulled it out when Tom was here. I said, I haven't looked at this in a long time, and it was on there.
I'm trying.
I wish you would put it on YouTube. That looks really interesting. Was it about a minute long?
Yes.
About a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not very
I'm trying to
long.
lip sync.
I have the opening credits on 16, and that's it. There's only 26 episodes of that show.
Oh.
And it was the forerunner to Space 1999.
Yes.
Space 1999 was supposed to be season 2 of UFO.
Gotcha.
But they retooled the whole thing and recast it.
But I think what happened was, I think that trailer came from Channel 17. I think we
Probably
had it
did.
there.
It's a little red, but
It's a little red, but, you know.
but it's still watchable. It's still very watchable.
So,
I'm excited about that. I'd love to see that.
yeah.
Why am I hearing feedback?
It's on your headphones.
Al, I'm sorry to hear about your roof. That sucks.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was terrible. I mean, I came in here and water was all over the place. It was on my laptop. It was on the console.
Yeah.
It was just everywhere. It was raining it was just raining in here. What?
Your camera. Punch up your camera.
Well, I remember you did a post with Ron Pop on your roof, and you said it's great to have nice friends like Ron to help me with my roof, but you never indicated there was damage or anything like that.
No. I heard the limb hit the roof, and it was stuck in just like it was sticking straight up.
Yeah.
Second time this happened.
Well, it happened. The kitchen was the first time, right?
Well, yeah, but it happened in here before.
Oh, it did.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the third time you've been.
Yeah,
struck
but
by
before it
trees.
leaked by the closet there.
Yeah.
It didn't leak over on the console.
Gotcha.
But I grabbed some towels really fast and soaking up the water, and I got 2 buckets in here to catch the
So
water.
you got the tree curse as well.
And then my brother came over and brought a big tarp, and we covered everything up. And then, You know, luckily it still works.
You know, if I were to take this tarp and cover myself up, I'd be like Yoko.
It's a big tarp.
You know, when Yoko covered herself up.
No, it's a big
I
tarp.
digress. I
Yeah.
digress.
So-
Basil, you look well. You look like you've lost weight. You look really good.
Yeah, who knows? I got a haircut. Susan cut my hair, and she did a
She did a nice job.
fantastic
actually.
job. Yeah, she did a great job.
I paid $20 to get my hair cut.
I paid well. Yeah, I didn't pay her.
But you know, I've lost weight too. I weighed
Yes.
when I went for my physical in July, I weighed 190 pounds.
Wow,
And
you
now,
fat boy.
And now I weigh 182. I said, that's it. So I'm fasting and
Wow.
eating light, so I weigh 182
That's
now.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Chance, have you lost weight? No,
I did.
No,
I had friggin' COVID for weeks, and I lost a lot of weight. Now I'm starting to gain it back.
well, you've eaten a lot of pizzas, so that's probably what did it.
I've cut back. I haven't had pizza in I was eating it very regularly because my
Yeah.
Papa John's has a special large one topping $8.48, including tax.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is a good deal. That is a
Yeah.
good deal. It's a
Well,
very good deal.
you know, I just don't eat a whole lot. I don't like to eat a lot in the summertime anyway. I just don't have an appetite.
Now, did you do what I asked you to do about the you bought the Publix French the Publix cheese toast?
No.
It's 2 for $5.
No.
And then you put the pizza sauce on it. You know what Susan did? She stopped at Mellow Mushroom.
Well, you got a pizza maker.
Well, I do, but I haven't used it yet. So Susan bought went by Mellow Mushroom
Mm-hmm.
and bought 2 big quart tubs of their sauce. So I've got one in the freezer
Oop.
and one that we're using, and it's good sauce.
Really?
Their pizza sauce is really, really good, isn't it, Chance? You've had Mellow Mushroom before, right?
Oh, I love mellow mushroom.
Yeah. So
You know, it's good pizza is QT. You know, and it's just like, I'm serious. That's good pizza. It's pepperoni, but it's good. Now
I
wait
like
a
their
minute.
soft serve ice cream for $1.50.
No, I usually stop there if I go to the movies and I haven't eaten anything. I'll stop by QT and get a couple of slices.
did you
of
see me
pizza.
almost fall off the stool? I was laughing so hard.
Well, don't fall
Al
off
the
the stool.
connoisseur.
That's right. You know, Racetrack has good pizza. You buy one, you buy one, and you get the second one for $1.
Really?
At Racetrack.
I think QT charges like $3. I think for
Yeah,
a slice of pizza.
yeah.
2 is like $6 and change.
Yeah, there was a place at Panama City Beach at the Holiday Inn Express Hotel, which is actually a nice hotel, and you could go down by the pool before going to the beach, and the pizza was $1 a slice. And
Really?
Yeah. And it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't a gourmet pizza by any stretch of the imagination, but
Yeah.
it was still it wasn't DiGiorno's, but it was still very edible pizza. It was good.
Oh,
So what was the last pizza you had? Was it the QT?
QT.
The last pizza I had was what I made. And Chance's last pizza was Papa John's. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
last week I had my niece and nephew, and we got 2 Papa John's. So
Well,
about a week
Papa
ago.
John's is good pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it with that the pepper, the pepper they put in a box, and the dipping sauce they
The
get.
powder,
the
yeah.
garlic
Well,
dipping sauce.
the dipping sauce is good. The garlic. My
Yeah.
nephew asked for that. He goes, "Get extra." He loves that little dipping garlic
Now,
sauce.
do they charge extra for that sauce?
No,
They don't. Okay.
they don't for me anyway.
Okay.
But they give me boxes to ship 16mm film
That's-
whenever I have to mail them.
That's
so they
the
know
ticket.
me.
That's the ticket right there. Now, I know you haven't, but Chance, have you ever had Antico pizza? A-N-T-I-C-O?
Yes.
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 Very expensive, but very good pizza. Very good pizza, Al. You would like it. You would like it. You wouldn't like what it cost,
No.
but you would like it.
They're pretty cheap. But you know what? You know what my favorite snack is now?
What? What's
that
that?
I'm buying? It's Takis.
Oh, that's Takis.
I
Yeah,
love
I've seen those
Takis.
at Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Takis.
had those, Chance?
No.
Takis?
Takis are great. Well, I mean, if you can get different flavors. I like the nacho flavor.
Well, they can-
you can get it. They look like little small French fries, or you can get them in the chips.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
So did you ever like the Andy Cap fries? Remember the Andy? Get them out of the vending machine. The Andy Cap.
No,
Remember
I don't remember.
those?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember those?
No,
Oh, come on now.
I don't remember that.
That's
stuff.
very nostalgic. Very nostalgic. We're supposed to be nostalgic here.
I don't.
Al, may I ask you a quick question
What?
about food? All right, you have a Firehouse Subs, as I recall. Is it still open, the one in your Kroger shopping center?
Yes.
Have you tried the meatball and pepperoni on garlic bread new sub?
I've had their meatball before, but I'm not sure if it's any different than what it was
Well,
before.
it's like the meatball, except I think they put, as I've noticed, Chance had posted it the other day on his website, and I chimed in and said, I think it's just the meatball sub with the pepperoni and some spices and some stuff added to it so they can add more money to it, so it costs more.
And the garlic, I think they did something to the bread, too, to make it.
Yeah, and they may have.
Well, Firehouse is expensive, but it is good. It's good food.
No, it's good.
It's a lot better than Subway.
Oh, anything's better than Subway.
Yeah.
I think the only thing worse than Subway is maybe Blumpy.
You know, the last time I went to Subway,
Yeah.
I got screwed. I wanted a foot long, and so I ordered the foot long,
Yeah.
and he said it's $15. I said,
Holding my tongue.
$15 for a foot long? Well, we charge extra for the ingredients you wanted, which that was bull shit. You know.
Yeah. Oh, you said.
But what happened was, I should have just walked out.
Yeah, you should.
I said, well, do I get a drink? Well, we'll give you a drink. Anyway,
How nice of them.
I should have walked out, but I
you
didn't.
should. Yeah, you should.
No, but I'm not
Can
going
I
to.
say one thing, Al? You know how I've been with you, and I said I got to pop into T-Mobile and pay my bill, right?
Right.
You know what they do now? I was on the road, and I had to pay my bill, and I should just pay by credit card, and I will moving forward for this reason.
Right.
They don't tell me, they don't send an email, don't send a text, but they love to text you when the bill's due. Oh, your bill's due on the 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I pay cash. It costs them nothing in the store. Well, they go, sir, do you know it costs $5 extra now? There's a $5 convenience fee to pay cash in the store.
Wow.
And it's $10 to pay check by phone with T-Mobile. $10
Really? You
extra.
gotta be kidding me.
Well, they want you to.
In
They want you to
this
pay.
economy, can you believe they're pulling that money grab? That's going to bite them in the butt.
Well,
Well,
that's
no, they
cancel
want
over
you to.
that.
They want you to pay it by online or whatever because they don't want to have to pay people
Yeah.
to go to in the stores. They want to get rid
But
of
they're
them.
paying them anyway, though.
But they
They're
want to
already
get. They
there.
want to get rid of them. Don't you? I mean, that's the
Yeah.
whole game. They want you to do it online. Well, more people do it online. They say, well, it's not worth keeping the store, so they close the store. You know.
They closed one near me recently at Delk Road, the T-Mobile, and I think it's part of the cashless society push for some new world order.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Part of it.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
But anyway, it just made me so mad. So I called, and the person on customer service said, "You give me a $10 credit, so that'll make me good for 2 months." What I'm going to do is cancel an additional line they made me get when they gave me a free pad. They gave me an iPad a few years ago, and they said, "The only thing, sir, is you got to pay an extra $10 a month for an additional line." Well, that's when I was out working, and I needed that. I'm at home most of the time working, so I just use Wi-Fi. So I don't need that line, so I'm going to kill that $10 a month, and I'll still be ahead $5, and I'll just pay like I always did in the store.
Now-
I should probably pay online, like
Now-
most people.
Now, you know what I did the other day was I had AT. I went back to AT. I had Mint Mobile, and I went back to AT&T.
Mint Mobile's got terrible reviews. Go ahead.
Are you gonna be rude like that?
Go right ahead.
Even Chance didn't interrupt me on that one.
All right, go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right. So anyway, so I had Mint Mobile, and I went back to AT&T. I had them for almost 6 months, I guess. And basically, while at work, I'm not getting any internet or anything.
Right.
And I'm paying $50-some a month for one phone, unlimited. I'm going, what? Why do that when I could go back to Mint Mobile? And now I'm paying $15 a month, and I've had no issues. I've got internet at work now, and I've had no issues. So I'm sorry you've read bad reviews.
I went to the Mint Mobile
I
site.
think everybody has bad reviews.
Well, I went to the Mint Mobile site, but you say you're paying $15 a month.
Yes.
They said the starting plan is $25.
No, they got a deal going right now.
Oh, is that what it is? Well, it's got started. But I looked at the reviews, and there was not one positive review.
Yeah.
Most of the reviews
Well,
is a drop calls.
I've never had a drop call.
Really?
Now, T-Mobile bought Mint Mobile from Ryan.
Well, maybe it's gotten better.
So
Now, these
Is that
reviews.
the one that Ryan Reynolds started?
yes,
Yes. But he sold it.
yeah, but Mint Mobile.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got $1 billion for that sale.
Yeah,
$1 billion
yeah,
bucks.
Yeah, and they were already using T-Mobile towers anyway. So
What doesn't T-Mobile use Verizon towers? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how does that work. Chance, you have any idea?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I don't know.
either. I don't either.
So you
Can I do one quick vent? Oh, were you about to say something, Al? You go ahead.
you said you had COVID. What were your symptoms?
I did not lose my sense of taste. I
That's
did
good.
lose my sense of smell, which I guess you do when you get a doggone cold or a flu anyway. I can't tell. But I went to my doctor, a new doctor I'd never seen, because I used to see the nurse practitioner at Piedmont Healthcare, and he walks in the room, and he's probably about 40 years old, and he goes, if my name were Chance Bartels, I'd want to know I was just diagnosed with COVID-19. I thought it was strep throat, and I got it from Athens, Georgia, when I visited Danny and his daughter. I met her for the first time. We did a little live
Oh, yeah, I saw
Nostalgic
that.
Pod Blast.
Yeah.
And afterwards, he goes, let's go to a Mexican restaurant. There's a brand new one down the road. And I said, okay. Inside, there was it was like watching a rerun of Beverly Hillbillies. There was a table of hillbillies hopping up a storm right next to us. That's where I think I caught it.
Wait.
Because I'm pretty much a
table-
recluse. Danny didn't get it. His wife didn't get it. Daughter didn't get it. I only got it.
A table of hillbillies.
Were they vaccinated?
Well, he
No.
didn't ask.
Was Danny vaccinated?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to shoot down your theory, but he was not. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the trees, man. I mean, you've had your trees cleared by various tree companies. I'm shocked
Well-
you still had a problem with a tree.
Well, you know what? He's got 7. I looked out when I came in today. He's got 7 trees really close to his house, and they're really tall. So 7 trees. That would probably cost you $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to have it taken out.
When it was
true.
the wind was really bad. It
Oh,
was
I know
like
it was.
60 miles
Yeah,
an
it was.
hour.
Yeah, it
These
was
trees
bad.
were bending double,
Yeah.
and I was just
Cringing.
fretting over that,
Cringing, yeah.
you know.
I'm surprised you didn't go to the basement.
No, but I never lost power or anything like
Really?
that. But
Wow.
I got that big. Anyway, it's going to be repaired next week.
Yeah.
My
Have you
insurance.
fellas ever opened a bag of chips and there was only 1/3 of the chips in the bag?
Well, they put air in it. They put
Yeah.
air in it to.
Nitrogen, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is because I did a cooking thing a few years back downtown Atlanta at the where they have Dragon Con. I forget the name of that place, but and they would sell this. They would have cooking demonstrations all throughout the day, but they also had cans of that gas that you could then spray into a baggie or whatever and maintain that freshness. Is what the claim to fame was. So interesting. So yeah, they fill those bags with that stuff to keep the freshness going. So
But for $5.29, not including food tax and sales tax, I have something called food tax here in Cobb County on top of sales tax. I was disappointed because I was making nachos and I had already seasoned the beef, got all the ingredients out. The last thing I did was open the bag and I'm like, holy smokes, this thing is 1/3 full. What am I going to do? So I did write to PepsiCo, who owns Frito-Lay, of course, and I did a complaint, and they said they'll get back to me within 48 hours. I had sent them photos and I explained what I just said.
well, did they
So-
get back with you? I mean, this happened recently.
They suppose they'll probably give me like a coupon for another bag or
Jimmy
something.
Dean Sausage did that to me. We bought one of those big things from Costco. Started selling the Jimmy
They
Dean.
say Jimmy Dean sausage is pretty good.
Well, it is, but the ones we got were pretty bad.
Really?
And they had a different color to them, like they were old, but they had nowhere near met their expiration date. And we tried 2 different sausages from that same package, and they were horrible. So I called they got an 800 number on the back of their container, or whatever. And I called them and complained, and so they sent me a coupon to buy $20-some worth of Jimmy Dean product, and I took it to Publix. And this was a few weeks back, and this was the assistant manager checking me out.
Right.
And he goes, "Where'd you get this?" Because it was a legit coupon. I said,
Right.
I said, this is a good coupon. Where'd you get this? So I had to tell. I told him where I got it, and he said, "Wow, I didn't know they did that." So the companies, some of the companies, the major companies, I think, try to make it good. So you'll probably get a certificate like that to replenish your pantry.
Good.
With another
Well, I
bag
told
of
them
chips.
it wasn't a threat, but I said, in fact, this is going to be my rant of the week on my show, The Nostalgic Pod Blast, live this Friday. Just,
Yeah,
you know.
Wait, are you gonna?
I said,
is
and
the-
now, they'll Google it and they'll be like, God, this guy's kind of everywhere. We
So-
better.
So wait a minute. Is the bag gonna make an appearance too?
Yes, I'm going to actually buy another bag tomorrow, and I'm
Yeah.
going to open one live, and that could put egg on my face if it's full.
That's
I don't know.
true.
It'll be a gamble.
That's true.
but I'm going to buy it
Well, that
back
stuff,
and open it
well,
live
that
on
stuff
air.
is done by machines, and
It
so
is.
it could be a goof where that one just didn't get filled enough.
That's true.
That's
I mean,
possible.
they're that's it's all done by.
Well, that Pepsi commercial, one of those on that reel that you had,
Yeah.
the way the sun was shining through the bottle, there was something at the bottom of that bottle. But what the heck is that? And how did that get by the director and the producer and whatever?
You saw something in the bottle.
Yeah,
I didn't notice
you
that.
could see it
What are you
floating
talking about?
around.
There was like a piece of some solid
Yeah,
object.
that was
I've got
different
a
crap
I've got a
floating around
Pepsi
that
Cola
bottle.
commercial from the '70s, and they're
Yeah.
drinking from the bottle. And you said you saw something. in it?
Yes, I saw something in the bottom of the bottle.
I didn't
I couldn't
notice.
get my camera out quick enough to
Well,
photograph it.
where did you find this film reel out, or did you edit it together recently,
It's
or
one-
what?
I spliced it a long time ago.
Yeah,
Well, how come you never showed this to us before?
I don't know. I got stuff I haven't looked at in a while anyway.
well, it's 3:30, and I need to be at my son's house at 4:30, so I got to allow for traffic. So
We'll go for 10 more minutes.
All right.
don't know if I have 10 minutes, but okay. But anyway,
Well, I'm not going to go off on a tangent, but my rant is with Comcast. They keep going up on the bill, and I got, they want to. My promo deal ran out. I was getting
Yes.
$20 off a month, and so they reinstate it now. I'm paying $219 a month,
wow,
which is way too much.
$219.
Way
a
too
month.
much. But
What
I
do
do
you-
have a phone and a fast internet, and
now,
all
do you-
those channels.
Now I've got Comcast, and I'm still, even though the guy came out the other week.
Sorry, mute that.
Even though he came out the other week and found a problem on the outside, I still got crappy internet.
Really?
Yeah, I did a speed check
Mm-hmm.
on a thing. I'm getting like 98 megabytes. That's horrible. That's stupid.
terrible.
That's horrible.
I get 1,000.
Yeah, and so I still get that issue with Comcast. So, well, who have you got?
Maybe you
Chance?
need to have a new modem. I got a newer modem.
Well, but that will be the fourth modem I've gone through, and I've got the new white one. The new white.
Well, you
tower.
do have the Wi-Fi in your basement, and you spend all your time upstairs.
I do, but
So
I've got,
why don't you
I've
move
got
the thing
I've got
upstairs?
the booster from
Well,
Comcast
boosters
up
don't
on the
really
second
work.
on the second
Just
floor.
can't you move your whole modem upstairs?
No, because
Is that where the cable comes in? Is the
yes,
basement?
That's correct. That's correct. Who you got, Chance?
I still have Xfinity.
You have it. Well, you got Is it
Yeah,
Comcast?
Comcast Xfinity.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got the Boost. I have like supposedly the best internet for the price.
No.
How was your birthday, Basil?
Basil. It was okay. It was.
Basil, sorry about that.
That's okay. It was okay. It was uneventful. I took the day off, and it was just another
Did you
day.
get anything for free, like Scalini's used to do?
No,
maybe
the
Provino's
Scalini's-
still does that. You can go to Provino's with your ID, free meal.
No kid. Well, if I had known that, I would have certainly gone there instead of what I ate for lunch. I ate some of those pizza rolls and some of the delicious cheese sticks from Sam's, and I put them in a hot air fryer. Oh, it was one, and I had the pizza sauce from Mellow Mushroom. Oh yeah, it was good. You should have. It was really, 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 as Al would say, tasty.
I got another. Now I'm in the old man's club because I'm over 50. Had another health ailment Sunday morning. Remember how I had the attack when I had all those hard-boiled eggs? I ate 6 of them, and I had a gas attack over there when I was doing a show with you guys.
Wow.
I ate 3 eggs that expired July 15th. I thought I was okay. I made scrambled eggs. Long story short, and I won't be disgusting, I had cramps, bleeding,
Oh, my
like that
gosh.
Michael Hopkins story where a lady says, "Sir," and when he walks into a Costco, she goes, "You got blood coming out of your ass."
Oh my God.
It wasn't quite that bad, but
Wait.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get
Michael-
I've been
Michael
under the
Hopkins
weather the
told the
last
story
2
about
days. I'm only
Yeah.
now back to normal. I
Well,
thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. I really did.
Eggs you have to be very careful with.
Yeah.
If they're out, you should not eat them if they're out of expiration.
Yeah.
But it was a double whammy, Al, because I also had Quaker oatmeal cereal with raisins with that meal of those 3 eggs that supposedly were good
Well,
through the end of July
raisins
15th.
can give you gas.
Both of that combined, brother, I mean, I couldn't stop going to the bathroom.
Wow.
And I thought I was going to die. I mean,
So-
honest, the cramp, I'll leave it there. This is a fun nostalgia show, not a disgusting health
So you were
talk
ready
show.
for a colonoscopy. Is basically what you're saying.
Well, you know how I'm not going to say the actual expression, but you know how they say, "Oh, blow it out of your blank hole." Well, I was.
Oh wow.
Not to be gross.
That's not fun when you. Well, what's really not fun is if you're in my situation and you're doing a live show and you get that problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at
And you
work,
got-
where you work.
Yeah,
as
and
a
you
director.
got like a 3 or 4 minute commercial break to go and
Has that happened to you?
yes, once or twice.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I've got to watch.
You ever been like in the car coming home?
Oh, yes.
And you
Of
have to go
course.
really bad.
Of course.
And you feel like you're just going to mess your car up.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. I used, yeah.
That would be it. I was with a friend of mine one time, a long time ago, and we were going somewhere, and he had to go to the bathroom really bad. It was so bad he had sweat coming out on his forehead. He had to go.
Wow.
And so we were in Midtown, and so we were near the Midtown Cinema. So he pulled in there, jumped out of the car, ran in, went right past the ticket counter, went right to the bathroom. Just like, he said, "Wait here."
And when security tackled him, he went.
No, he just went right past everybody, went straight to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Wow. Can I invite you guys to something tomorrow? I have a guest I thought you might be interested in because I know you love Johnny Carson and The Tonight Show and The Gong Show.
Right.
And a lady that worked on all these shows in Burbank, California. She's an author, and she's written television shows. She wrote for Love Connection, Supermarket Sweep. She was nominated for Emmy Award. Anyway, her name is Shelley Herman, like Herman Munster. Shelley Herman,
Oh, wow.
and her book is called My Peacock Tale, The Secrets of a Hollywood Page. So she started as a page. Anyway, but if you guys want to call in or be a part, it'll be a Zoom thing with her on camera tomorrow at 7 p.m. Atlanta
Oh.
time. You're invited. I mean, I'd love because you might have some great questions.
Interesting.
Because you learn more from someone that worked on the crew than you will from a star in many
Oh, of
cases.
course.
Because stars don't tell the truth. You know that, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
From
Oh, yeah.
at Turner when you interviewed,
Oh, yeah.
you were directing interviews with Steve Allen, and
Yeah.
wasn't it Steve Allen and his wife?
Steve Allen's wife and Bill
Not Audrey
Cosby
Meadows.
and,
What's his wife's name? Well, I'll look it up.
so yeah, I mean, yeah, you have a lot behind the scenes. Charlton Heston was there. We kidded him about going to the fountain and pouring the water. He thought that was
You're talking
funny.
about the fountain in front of the
Yeah,
tunnel?
yeah, back in the day.
Like in between takes, you probably had some funny experiences, and you have some stories to
Oh
tell.
yeah, yeah.
you know?
They also ate lunch with us too in the
Yeah.
cafeteria. So.
Well, speaking of nostalgia, you know whose birthday it is today? Jay North, Dennis the
Oh,
Menace.
Dennis the
He
Menace.
turned 72 today.
72.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Jane
so,
Meadows, that's who it was. Oh wow, Jay North, yeah.
yeah, he turned 72.
Now wasn't
today.
Pee Wee only 71 or 72?
He was
70.
70.
He was 7-0.
But I didn't know he had cancer.
Well, he kept it quiet.
Yeah.
He kept it quiet.
So
Just like Norm Macdonald did.
Yeah. Just like Norm Macdonald did. Yeah.
I wasn't a Pee Wee fan. But I liked him all right. I mean, he
Yeah.
could be pretty funny.
Yeah, he
I
could
mean,
be.
He was in Cheech and Chong movies, Al. Do you remember him from Nice Dreams and
Oh, yeah, no.
Next Movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was.
But it's sad, when somebody goes so early. Because 70 is not that old now.
Well, we
And
say
he
that.
was not a drug user. You would think because he was so weird. He was very much against drugs. He did a great anti-crack cocaine ad in the late 80s. A heartfelt, in character as Pee-wee. It was very well known for the Partnership for Drug-Free America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's on YouTube.
they come in threes. Is it?
Well, no, yeah, they came in fours this time.
Don't say that. Mark Goddard's in the hospital with pneumonia. From Major Don West from
Yeah, I
Lost
saw
in
your
Space.
post.
Bill Mooney
Yeah.
did a post. He's in the hospital right now with pneumonia, and that's nothing to fool around with.
Randy Meisner from the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Bennett.
That's right, Tony Bennett.
And of course, Pee Wee.
Yeah.
And then there was one other one. Daggone it, that skips my.
The girl that ripped up the Pope's picture.
Yeah, Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead
I
O'Connor.
never was a fan of hers.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Yeah.
But that's,
Me either.
I just,
Yeah.
I just thought she was just overrated in my opinion.
Yeah.
I agree.
I thought she was
just
too.
way overrated. I just
I thought
never
she
was a
was too.
fan.
Yeah.
And tearing up the picture of the Pope. I mean, you might not like Catholics, but no, you didn't have to do that.
No.
And that was a good Pope she was opposed to.
Yeah, I
That
know.
was a good
John
Pope,
Paul
yeah.
II.
So, but anyway, life goes
All right.
on.
All right. Well, I got to get out of here.
I haven't even had lunch yet, and you're going to go have some fine dining.
Yeah. Chance, you ever heard of a place called Marcel's?
Of course. Yes, sir.
That's where I'm going.
Good. Enjoy. What you going to
Marcel's.
order?
Don't know. Never been there. My son recommended it, and he's going to take me.
Well, I mean, what kind of food do they have?
I know they got steaks. I think they got pasta too.
Sounds Italian.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's Italian in part.
I know it's expensive. I know it's uber expensive, but they don't care how you dress. So,
Oh, really?
So I plan on going as a clown.
Well, you dress like a slob. No, you're not. You look fine.
I dress like this is a
I
slob.
dress like a slob.
This is a $100 Tommy Bahama shirt. So how can you say that?
You paid $100 for that?
That's what the Tommy Bahama shirts cost.
That's a good shirt. Hey, I'll hang up in a sec, but did you realize this? How do you feel about this? Did you know William Shatner is not a U.S. citizen? He was born in
he's
Canada,
Canadian. He's
but a lot of
Canadian, yeah.
stars that make it big in America, like Alex Trebek and Peter Jennings,
Yeah.
God rest his soul, they become U.S. citizens or dual citizens. And I think it'd be sad as a proud American, for William Shatner to die Canadian. I hope that he
Yeah.
becomes. But that's his choice, his
Yeah,
life.
it is.
That's just surprising to me. He has no interest in becoming a U.S.
So does he have a green card or something that allows him to live in L.A.?
I don't know, but that would have to be the case. I know
Yeah.
you're joking.
Yeah.
He's
but
in West LA
but
or
he's
East
been-
LA. That's it.
but he's been
born
here
in
for-
East LA.
he's been here
born
for-
in East Canada.
He's been here forever anyway, so what difference
Well, I
does it
know,
make?
but I know.
I know. I don't know. It's not a big deal. It seems like I pick on him a lot,
Denny
but
Crane.
I'm not trying to. I just think it's strange. But it's, I guess, a matter of personal choice.
I liked him in Boston Legal the best. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, yeah, Denny
I mean,
Crane.
he was fantastic in that show.
I liked him in the Twilight Zone.
Well, yeah, but even
Which one? He did two. Both of them?
The one about the airplane.
Oh, yeah, Nightmare at 20,000 Feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Nick of Time also, where he was
Which-
trapped with his own
Yes.
superstitions in the
No,
diner
I've-
with that little.
I've got the
Napkin dispenser.
I've got the sideshow version of that napkin dispenser.
Oh, really?
With the thing on top and everything. Yeah, I've got.
With a little devil head shaking
Yes,
and
yes,
laughing.
I've-
The Twilight Zone that I really like was about the guy. He was a ferocious gambler, and
Oh yeah.
Franklin.
It's a fever. It's called The Fever.
Yeah.
Season 1.
Yeah.
That's a good episode.
No,
They
what,
run them at midnight on MeTV every night.
no, what was? No, so I thought you were going to say
I've got the whole series on DVD.
the other one where I think Burl Ives. I want to say Burl Ives. Was it
Burgess
Burl?
Meredith?
No, it was
Burgess
Burl
Meredith
Ives.
was in
Where,
several.
where the guy died apparently, and he was gambling. He was winning everything. He got tired of it.
yeah.
And then
And he goes to heaven. He thinks.
he thinks
Oh
it's
no,
heaven.
and it was Sebastian Cabot.
Sebastian
you know.
Cabot. Thank you.
And at the end, he
Thank
says,
you.
"Heavens, my good man, what makes you think
Yes,
this is
exactly.
No,
heaven?
he goes, this is the other place.
This is the other place."
That was
That was a great
classic.
episode.
Oh, I think no, not Dead Man's Shoes. I know the one you're talking about. It escapes me right now the title, but that's a great one.
Well, Dead
Sebastian
Man's
Cabot's
Shoes
before
is about
Family
the guy
Affair.
who sold stuff to people.
Yeah.
And he sold this guy a pair of shoes, and so
Dead
he
Man's Shoes.
yeah he
That's
was
it.
he was running out on the street and got hit by a bus or a car. I can't remember. Yeah, and he had those shoes on.
Yeah, some of those episodes were cold. You go, man, why did they do that?
Rod Serling was on drugs when he was
He
writing
must,
those shows.
He must have been.
Yeah.
He smoked like 4 packs of cigarettes a day.
Yeah, poor
They
guy.
probably didn't get enough oxygen to the brain. He started hallucinating.
Yeah,
Well,
he probably did.
he wrote
What
some.
about the one with Albert Salmi getting hung in the 1800s and the guy with a time machine played by a future professor on Gilligan's Island rescues him not knowing he's
yes.
a killer?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great. And then Long Live Walter Jameson, where the guy rapidly ages when the woman shoots him. Is like
Oh
like
yeah.
Somewhere in Time.
Yeah. I saw that one not that long ago. Yeah.
20th episode. I have on 16 millimeter The Hitchhiker, episode 10.
Which is a good
Inger
one. But
Stevens.
Ingrid Stevens, that was one of my favorites.
You know, she committed suicide.
Yeah, unfortunately. she
Sad.
did.
Put her head in an oven.
Wasn't she in Paint Your Wagon?
No, not Ingrid Stevens.
Well, the girl that was in that one, she
committed
suicide
too.
too.
In France. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in another Twilight Zone, Inger Stevens, Lateness of the Hour, one of the 6 videotaped episodes. Anyway, she's in season 2.
And one of my favorite singers, she died this month, July, I think. Jane Birkin. No, she was British, but she was real big in France. Mm-hmm. And she was with Sir Gainsbourg, and they did a lot of good
Yeah.
music.
A large woman. Was she about 300 pounds?
You know, she had. I like Jane
Went
Birkin.
totally
she,
over your
she
head.
passed away. If
Hey,
you
why
saw-
don't you talk about Ryan DeHugh's new record real quick?
well, we will next time.
Yeah, I've
okay,
got to go. I've really got to
Actually,
go.
Ryan.
I'll
called
hang
me.
up. All right, it's good to talk with you.
Kids, thank you, buddy.
Call me, Al. All right, bye.
We'll
Okay,
talk
bye.
to you. Bye.
Actually, Ryan called me the other night.
Yeah.
So
You
we
doing
talked a
okay?
little. Yeah, he told me to tell you hello.
Yeah.
He walks every night.
Yeah, you told me that.
He walks every night, and he was walking. You know, he lives kind of out in the country
Yeah.
in Michigan. So But anyway, it was good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
You haven't been over here in a while.
I haven't been over here in quite a while. We'll do it again.
We'll do it again soon.
We'll do it again soon.
Usually we do a show on Sundays. Either we do it here or over at your place.
Right, but my place is all packed up now.
It's
so
all back because you'll be moving eventually.
Won't
But
be doing it at my place anytime soon.
well, we can
that's
just do
for
it over here. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to be here, and we will see you next time when we get together, whenever that may be. Okay.
Put your camera up and you can say wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Wave
All right,
goodbye.
Toodles, everybody. And I will give you a double bungles wave.
And we have, so
And,
we'll be back again.
We'll be
soon.
back again soon, and until then, we'll have a topic, and we'll have music, and
Yeah.
we'll be more ready than we were
That's
today.
right. This was just a kind
Avant-garde.
of like
Let's
get-
go on
to let-
air.
to let friends and family know that we're not dead. We're still here.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
people said that.
a lot of stuff going on. I haven't had lunch yet either.
I'm trying to get out of here so I can go.
Yeah.
Have it. So I will see
But
you
I'm
next
losing
time.
weight.
Wow.
I had my physical in July, and I weighed 190,
Wow,
and I said that's it. So now
good.
I weigh 182.
that's good.
So I want to get down to about 178, 79. So all right.
Let me get out of here, and we will see you all next time whenever we get together again.
Okay.
Toodles.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Goodbye.